हाँ, खाजे की दरबार में जो हरदम बेखुदाई है, मेरी बिगनी बना दी ऐसे लाखों की बनाई है। तेरा नाम रसूल अरबी हर रंगे देव च वसदा तू, तेरा नाम रसूल अरबी हर रंगे देव च वसदा तू। हर रंग दे विच वसदा तू, हर रंग दे विच वसदा तू, तेरा नाम रसूल अरबी हर रंग दे विच वसदा तू, तेरा नाम रसूल। जियोले मद छकिया मारू अखड़े ली परू के मारू खोलो गिर जावे मैं तू ही का
कहाँ जा रही है गाड़ी लाखा जी?
अल्लाह पाक जानदा, अल्लाह पाक जानदा, मुस्तफा दे शान लो झूठ नहीं में कहंदा, पढ़ के वेख ले कुरान लो, अल्लाह पाक जानदा।
वाह जी लाखा जी। Every concert, every stage we went to, we left people crying. In fact, the Nashville concert, there were members of Grammy award-winning groups, Bellatone and the Flecktones, in the audience, and the first two rows, people sobbing. The presenter backstage with me, both of us hugging each other, and tears flowing, because that's the magic of Lakha Khan, of the Sarangi.
Ustad Lakha Khan's contribution in the Sindhi Sarangi tradition is immense. He plays with so much passion, love and devotion that there are very few people who can compete at that level. And really touching the hearts of many listeners who do not understand what his music background is. But he touches the soul as it touched mine.
I would like to say that we are very blessed to have Lata Khan and Danny Khan here to present their music and their culture to us. Ustad, he is one of the, or perhaps the last, of a very special and strong tradition, because there's no younger people to take up the tradition and follow in his footsteps. It's a great honor and pleasure beyond what we might even imagine. You know, because after him, there might be no one. So tonight, you should count yourself lucky and fortunate that you have the great pleasure and opportunity to be in the presence of
सचल तू जो जाए सवाली सचल तू जो जाए सवाली कद विछड़ा मुब मिलाई दो विछड़ा है मुब मिलाई दो मुख मारा करे दी मारे मारा करे मख मारी दो भला मारा करे मख मारी कद सो जा सज बचाई दो भला मारा करे मख मारी.
Of course, I'm a great fan of Laka Khan. It's wonderful to see and hear veteran musicians like this who have the music so deep inside them. When he sings his songs, which you feel come directly from his soul, and accompanies himself on the Sindhi Sarangi with the warm sound, with these shimmering sympathetic strings like a halo around his voice, it's a fantastic thing to hear. And I think Amaras Records are doing a great job in taking little-known musicians like this out to a much wider world. In many ways, you can look at the Manganyar musicians of Rajasthan a bit like the griots of West Africa, the oral historians of the music.
बाड़ा भाई प्रेल तो गुरुजी हम जलव्या पीछे बाड़ा भाई धूम नाम शोक तारे जलना सब से पीछे माई मगन मैं चला मेरा भाई मगन होए मैं चला मेरा भाई अरे मीठा बोलो रे घोड़ी चढ़ता रे मारी दादा मीठा बोलो रे घोड़ी चढ़ता हो तेरे तेरा अरे हल्ला अरे हल्ला हम हल्ला दादी समय आले जाओ रे कल आले जाओ रे ओ आले जाओ रे कल आले जाओ रे मेरा शब्द करता आया देवाले जाओ
recordings, we also came across amazing talent, artists who had not performed beyond their communities, beyond their villages, and who were completely unknown.
But even Lakha Khan and the late Zakir Khan, both Padma Shris, exceptional artists who had toured and performed all over the world, did not have the recognition and the respect that they deserved.
So the idea was to create a platform not just for the maestros but also for the other musicians, and in a lot of cases this was their first platform.
These platforms called Amaras Desert Music Festival, Amaras Festival, and the Amaras Nights. And these were concerts that we set up at iconic venues across New Delhi.
With two aims in mind. One was to create the artist's portfolio. It was their first recordings.
These were artist portfolios we started developing by the artist's names, so we could share those with other presenters, promoters, other music festivals around the world.
But we also brought in artists from the rest of the world, such as V.F. Arkature, Bombino, Madhu Siddiqui Diabate, Baba Zula from Turkey. The idea was for the Indian artists to piggyback on these bigger names. And after this festival, you could say, who's Lakha Khan? Well, Lakha Khan has played at the Amaras Music Festival, and he's played with V.F. Arkature. So that changed the perception of this musician within the country, for starters, and also abroad.
And that started this process of getting more shows, more money, more respect, more recognition through audiences initially, and eventually through presentation at some of the major festivals. We also started releasing the music by these artists' names. And case in point, we have 21 albums out on Amaras Records today, hundreds of music videos, hundreds more of concerts, and millions of people turned on, tuned in to the music. Not just music digitally and on CDs, but we both, Ashutosh and I, have had a childhood fascination and love, a love affair, truly, with vinyl.
Since we were nuts, we completely lost it. We got this machine from Germany, went for training, and have also set up the first vinyl production facility in India.
To be manufacturing vinyl in this century.
The reason is that we have always been into analog sound, and we started with a tape field recorder doing single take, 2-track field recordings, and now the idea was to get it back to the true sound, which can only be found on vinyl.
Very early on in the process of doing our recordings and working with these master musicians, we realized that through stories they were telling us that the instrument makers were disappearing. And without these instruments, there would be no music. And that led us to set up a not-for-profit society, Amara Society for Performing Arts, ASPA. So the purpose of the society was to bring some of these last great instrument makers, these artisans, these master craftsmen, to start making these instruments again.
To create an ecosystem to enable instrument makers to be able to sell their instruments to a wider audience both in India and abroad. Along with that, we also started from the travel company side an initiative to do music tours to basically get people to experience the feeling and the experience that we had during our field recordings.
We have also done workshops with school children so we can engage them and excite them about these new instruments. And then there's the band known as Barmer Boys. It's a band of young musicians whom we first presented at the Amaras Desert Music Festival back in 2011, and overnight coined the name of the band Barmer Boys, a reference to the region that the musicians come from. These young musicians presenting a sound that melded the ancient and the modern, a sound that I call organic techno. A small band, but melding so many different sounds, so many of these unique folk instruments.
After playing at the Amaras Music Festival where they debuted, we got a chance to play at Coke Studio within a year. And within 2 years, we got a mail confirming them to play at Roskilde Festival and to get a slot to play between Outkast and the Rolling Stones. Ankur and I basically had tears in our eyes reading that mail.
I've always been very fascinated by the music of Rajasthan. When I met Amara Records in 2013 in Cardiff at Womex, it gave me the opportunity to get close to some of the artists that coming from that region. Amara's Records offered several artists for us for Roskilde Festival and for Global Copenhagen over the years, Laka Khan, Barmer Boys, and DJ Spin Cycle. It has been a big pleasure to have them with us.
Amaras are doing a splendid job in getting these musicians recorded on disc and then out and about on tour so they can be much more appreciated by listeners all around the world.
तुरा नाम जहाज बड़ा जग में सब वेद पुराण बनावते हैं ब्रह्मानंद जपूं दिन रात सदा ब्रह्मानंद जपूं दिन रात सदा प्रभु कीजिए पार किनार मुझे हरि दीन दयाल दया करके भव सागर से कर पार मुझे
About 9 years with Barmer Boys and their journey reminds me of a journey with Lakha Khan ji, which began in 2010, and that was a time when we met him first. He was worried. He had the blues. He was stressed about where his art is going, whether he'll be the last person in his family to play this instrument. For all this music, will it end with him? From there to 4 albums down, playing at all huge festivals, both in India and abroad, with so many tours down the line, and getting being a Womex selection in 2019 to getting the Padma Shri in 2021. What has this changed for Lakha ji? It's got him that respect, recognition, and money. So this has by itself inspired the next generation to get back to music with the hope that if they can also get the same level of respect and recognition and earn a decent living. And that's, I think, been something that we are extremely proud of.
And then there are other moments of validation for us. Moments like when we first heard the 8th generation play the beautiful Sarangi. It didn't start that way. When we first met Lakhaji, Dane wasn't even there. He was driving buses and trucks, earning a living. He wasn't in music. He wasn't going to be the 8th generation who's going to continue this tradition. And there were the blues. But over this course of touring and performing with Lakha Khan, Dane, an accomplished dholak player, has honed the art of dholak playing, but over the course of those years, he's also learned how to pick up the sarangi, hold the bow, play the sarangi. And it is these moments of validation to see father and son the seventh and eighth generation together playing the sarangi that make this so special.
Mare